Hello everybody, and welcome to Formula Worldwide Leagues presents Friday Night Lights. I'm your affable host, DonutPuncher 272, and we are about to go racing. I am sorry for the technical difficulties. My apologies. We're about to go racing here. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff in a second, but we're going to get on board with our second place driver here, Wannabe. We're going to follow him down the line against NXR Gifted, who is on pole. And Wannabe gets a tremendous start on those medium tires. NXR Gifted trying to stay alongside, down into turn one, and the Wannabe has made the move. No, he hasn't. NXR Gifted holds it on the inside. Wannabe now on the inside, now makes the move. Into first place goes the Wannabe on the medium tires. Here we go. NXR Gifted in second, Sketchable in third, Victor Chouse down in fourth. Stormzy, a new driver, no idea who that is, in fifth. Novocaine, the Schmers in seventh. Look at all these illuminaries of Formula Worldwide Leagues. Novocaine up into sixth. It's Heat Gang into eighth. Spicy Nuggies, my boy, in ninth. Avazy Skies in 10th. My God. Massive. Are you there?
Oh, I'm here, and I'm just observing chaos. Not chaos corrupted, but the chaos on the track.
There's mad chaos on the track right now, Massive. I'm so glad that you're here.
Look at Logical. Look at Logical.
Where is Logical? Why is he down in 16th place? What happened to him?
He got caught up in all that Utah jazz at the start. He's having a hard time.
Well, let's get back up here at the front immediately. We have, let me get the spectator menu so we can see what the tire situation is. It's so discombobulated because of that technical snafu. NXR Gifted looks around the outside, tries to make a move around the outside of turn one, which is now going to be the inside. Very shortly going to be the outside, it looks like. The Wannabe is going to hold on here. And he indeed does, but NXR Gifted is fighting hard right now on the slower tire. As you can see, Sketchable is struggling to keep up. Victor Chouse not having any problems, nor is this new driver, Stormzy, UK rapper, as I'm sure you're familiar with him. Massive. The Schmers in sixth on the medium tire. Not making an impression so far. Novocaine. So anyway, Massive, I know you watch qualifying. That's what I wanted to talk about on the formation lap. That was hardly the best qualifying I've ever seen. We probably should have been broadcasting or commentating on that, but you know, we can't be bothered to do so. But that was incredible. 7 drivers within a tenth of a second.
Boy, I tell you what, first flying lap I was on board with was Schmers, and that lap was a thing of beauty. And I didn't think we were going to see anybody beat that time, but I was wrong. It was a little too early. Of course, the track heats up. Then next thing I know, there were 7 people with a 120.9, and then Gifted with a lonely 120.8, and he was mighty proud of that.
And he should have been proud of that. I know he got on the Discord letting everybody know how awesome that was. You know what else has been going on the Discord tonight, Massive, is the switchy fish, more like the whiny fish. I mean, my God, man, we get it. You're going to suck in the race, do you know what I mean? So let's take a look at him right now. He's back here in 16th place, somehow behind the logistical nightmare. Oh, these guys have all pitted. We got 4 guys back here who have pitted, including the Avazy Skazis right now. Looks like he has some wang damage, so that'll be a bit of a problem for him. So we have the Logistical Nightmare, Avazy Skazis, Scarthers, and the Switchy Fish, or the Whiny Fish, if you will, who's had to pit already in this race. Their races are over unless the safety car comes out. Poop Pudding has joined, Massive. I don't know if you saw that down there at the bottom. Poop Pudding has joined. That is an awesome username. Love it. More Poop Pudding in my life, please.
I mean, take away from the pudding, but Logical. Man, what is going on?
Well, I mean, oh
what
my God, he's
happening?
off track again. Is there? Oh my God, my cat OJ is meowing at me. Wants me to play fetch with him right now. It's not now, OJ, not now. I wonder if on this league they have simulation damage on it, like he damaged his side pods or something. Because yeah, he's driving around like a crazy person right now.
That, and I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but it looks like his connection's all wonky.
Yeah, that
Everybody
does.
else that I
Yeah,
put the camera on, it's fine. Just
yeah,
not
I
him.
would agree. So maybe he's having connection problems. And that is ultimately the issue with the logistical nightmare right now.
Oh
But
shit!
oh, someone has crashed again. Is that the logistical nightmare
Well,
up there? Oh, the switchy fish has now
he's.
got a 3-second penalty.
I'm going to go ahead and make the prediction now. He's just going to retire because that car won't even do a straight line. I'm not even. Look at him.
He must have a wheel problem. I've been having a real problem myself, actually, Massive. We could talk about that later, but we have so many things happening right now. I know you're having a great time watching the logistical nightmare have a aneurysm on track right now, but look at our top 8 drivers, all within DRS range. Defy is right there along with Spicy Nuggies. So we have 10 drivers almost within DRS range. Spicy pushing a little too hard there and already got himself a 3-second penalty. That's okay, Spicy. That's okay. You're not in this league to win. You're in this league to compete and get better and eventually win. Because goddamn, Massive, this league is effing competitive.
Yeah, this is. I'm glad that we've got your stream, the main stream, going so that the folks can watch that. I've got mine glued on Logistical Nightmare for those that want to watch. Twitch.tv/MassiveDougie's for all those fantastic booty views. I keep the views from behind, y'all. Logical. I can't believe he hasn't gone in. He's got Wannabe right behind him.
Wow. So he's about to be lapped, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he is about to be lapped on the 5th lap of the race. He's he's only pitted
if
once too. It's not like he's been in the pits a bunch of times.
Yeah, and I'm sure nobody behind him knows what's going on with him, that he's very liable
Yeah,
to spin out just like he did.
Yeah, I just
like
watched
he
him.
did.
Yeah, I just watched him there. I was on track with him. So now we'll get back on board with some actual drivers, and not somebody's who's having some sort of mental breakdown, the way the logistical nightmare is right now. And he has a penalty to go with it. He's gonna have to retire, Massive.
He has to. Nothing against him. Fantastic driver, obviously, but I don't know why there he goes again. I don't know why he's kept the car out here this long.
Look, Massive, I know you love watching these guys struggle terribly at the back of the field, and I appreciate that. But you got to watch the front with me. These guys are all within. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is like a go-kart track.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna put my cam on old Patrick Duffy.
Yeah, so I had the stream on him during qualifying. I don't know if you watched what he did, but he he invalidated on turn 1, and then he just turned the car straight into the wall and decided to kill himself. Did you see that? It was hilarious.
I did not. I saw that he didn't complete a lap, but I just assumed it was because he had a
That's what he did.
quali ban. I don't.
Maybe he did have a
his
quali
way
ban.
of serving a quali ban.
Maybe that would have been. That is a funny way of serving a quali ban. I hope that was it. It was hilarious. So anyway, back to good stuff here. 9 drivers in DRS range, and the aforementioned Defy has now got himself a 3-second penalty. Man, Massive, he is fast, but he is so inconsistent.
Yep. Only 3 drivers with penalties, and we're not even a quarter of the way there yet.
Well, these guys at the front, Massive, really have no choice. They cannot get penalties tonight.
Nope.
They're just
Not
too
gonna
close.
do it.
They're just too close in pace. And that's the thing about this track. It really is like a go-kart track. You're just turning the car the entire time. And it's so... I mean, there's not a lot of corners that a driver can get an advantage on. Do you know what I am saying? It's like it's just such an easy track. It's a fun track. But what it does do is provides really good racing, though.
Yeah, what I like about this track, because Hungary gets compared to being a go-kart track as well, but this one has so much more of a flow to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the sharp little left-hander that they have there, and I guess it's sector 2 kind of breaks things up a little bit.
Yeah, the flow is the right word. Defied just keeps going wide. It has it's kind of like a European track. It has a bit of a Silverstone Sector 2, or there's something about it. I wish I had a little bit more elevation change, but it's a brilliant track. Really, the Qataris are. Oh my God, you're making sounds. Oh no. Oh,
Sorry.
People up here are fighting. Yeah, Sketchable. I was looking at the back there for a second. Sketchable and the Schmers are going side by side.
That's what I was looking at. He was
Yeah.
he was not prepared to give that up, and I thought he was going to T-bone Gifted in the process.
Wow, Sketchable fights off the sexual advances of the Schmers. The Schmers is going to have to wait to try to take advantage of an unsuspecting Sketchable, but he'll be on the lookout now. He'll be wary of the advancing Schmers. But we're on lap 7 already. Lap 8. Seven laps on these medium tires. I wonder how long they can go before, NXR Gifted and Sketchable, Victor Chouse, and Stormzy are going to start feeling the benefits of these Horde tires. Shout out right now, Massive. Huge shout out to Senior Heat Gang. He is a part of this 9-man DRS train, showing excellent pace here.
Yeah, especially since taking into consideration I think he dropped from the lobby before the race started.
Wow, very impressive.
Nice comeback. Nice comeback.
Indeed. Do you have a word for your friend Scarthers back here in 13th place, a cool 43 seconds behind the G spot in 12th?
I do have a word for Scarthers. Actually, I was taking a look at the standings. I was trying to educate myself, be prepared for tonight's race, because that's my job. It's what I do. And he's battling for this championship. This is round 8 of 10. Leading the series is Sketchable with 116 points, and not far behind is Scarthers with 2. I think he can do it.
Oh, there's no doubt that he can do it, Massive. He just needs a couple of good results in these final couple of races, and he is going to be right there with our championship contenders. And he's doing well tonight. He's in 13th place. I think the MotoGP scoring takes. I think there's MotoGP scoring here, Massive. I think you get at least 50 points for 13th place. So, I mean, he's in with a good shout here.
I can't remember the point system. If Jim is available, he can hit us up, because I was looking for that earlier because I could not find that.
You'd have to imagine it's normal point scoring. This is the Premier League of Formula Worldwide leagues. There wouldn't be any of that fancy scoring.
I think it is. I think it's just standard F1 points.
As it should be. As it should be. So, Massive, I think it might be prediction corner here. Mystic Massive, as they say. You've got 9 drivers in the DRS train as NXR Gifted pulls out and gets into the lead right now. Who is your prediction for the win? I can't wait to see if you're right here in 19 laps.
Ooh, shit, that's a tough one. I'm going to make the prediction now, and he can hear me now, hate me later. Sketchable, I think he's going to push a little too hard, and he's going to make a costly mistake. I think it's been a while since we've seen him on the top step. I think Gifted's going to take it. Although the championship's already lost, but I can see Gifted winning this one, if not Scarthers. One or the other. It's a toss-up.
Yeah, you speak of Gifted's championship season here. It has been a really shocking defense of his championship that he won last season. Wait, he did win the championship last season, right?
He was our championship winner.
Yeah. I think he stopped the 2-time champion Sketchable. So Sketchable is in the hunt for his 3rd Formula Worldwide League's Friday Night Lights championship. And he is in the hunt for tonight's race as well. I'm going to say, Massive, my pick for tonight's winner actually is going to be I want to say sketchable so bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm really feeling Victor Chouse right now. You know how sneaky he is at the end of the race, and he's going to be on those medium tires at the end, so he's going to have extra pace as well as NXR and sketchable. But, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go with sketchable. Oh wow, Victor Chouse makes the move on the Schmers into fourth place.
A little bit.
Yeah, so the Schmers makes a bit of an error there. Victor Chouse says Dunka, so he's into fourth. Still with a 9-car DRS train. Spicy Nuggies has fallen back here a little bit massive. In 10th place, a valiant effort, but I think he is finding out that Friday nights are not as quite as easy as Thursday nights.
Nope.
And
hey, shout out to
Novakane's
girlfriend.
Yes. Hell yeah. She must be enjoying what she's seeing right now because her man's in 7th place, part of this 9-car DRS train. It's almost like these 9 drivers have separated themselves from the rest of everyone else and have really decided that they are the elite of the elite here on Friday Night Lights. I mean, I have to tell you, I'm very, very impressed with all 9 of these drivers. None more so than It's Heat Gang. I did not know that he had this sort of pace. Really impressed. As the Wannabe takes the lead back again. So the medium tires are holding on right now. Massive, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Are you also on the Twitch chat?
I seen it.
Can you, as I'm watching the race here and trying to make sure I'm getting all the hot racing action, can you read what the Logistical Nightmare said? He said something about what happened to him.
Yep, so we had that lap 1 incident. No idea what happened. I was all the way at the back of the grid. I saw an errant McLaren, which just so happened to be him. He says he left Schmers plenty of room, and he just decided to knock me off anyways. I got major rear wing damage. Car was undrivable, so I retired.
Undrivable, that's a word.
That's a word. Undrivable. He says, FFS, man, finally get back in top 3 in this LMAO.
Deary me. The Wannabe has gone to the pits. He has pulled the pin, and he is in the pits as well as the Novocaine. So I wonder if his girlfriend, I'm sure she's doing some engineering work here for him, Massive. I wonder if she told him to go in. Now's the time. Get a little bit of the undercut and put those Ford tires to good use before his rivals come to the pits. So this will be interesting here. So we've got the Wannabe and Novocaine going to be coming out in 11th and 12th, battling Scarthers in 13th here. So perhaps Scarthers can get himself up into the that 9-car battle. It seems unlikely at this point, but I think both you and I have faith in him. Oh no, Massive! A massive thing has just happened. Sketchable with a 3-second penalty. You are right. He has made the mistake that you were talking about. I wonder if he's just been pushing a little too hard. I noticed that he hasn't really been in with a shout of passing anyone at any point. So maybe he's actually been struggling to keep up with the pace. Either way, the 3-second penalty almost eliminates him completely from contention in this race. Oh no, and Scarthers now has a 3-second penalty. Almost certainly putting him out of contention in this race. God damn it. And NXR gifted now with a 3-second penalty. And it's Heat Gang. What is going on here?
All right. Oh. Thought new guy, Sclorenzo, was about to get one also.
Yeah. Did he almost get into it with the Schmers?
Just dipped a toe there outside of track limits.
Oh, and Defy now with a 5-second penalty. My God, everyone is just falling apart here in the heat of Qatar. And I know some people want to call it Qatar, but that's fucking ridiculous. It's pretentious. Oh no, more passing going on here. It's pretentious as hell, and I won't stand for it. It's Qatar.
We'll call it Cater.
They're an impressive regime. But they've built a very impressive racetrack here, have they not?
I'm a fan. I was surprised to see Qatar on the F1 schedule. It's a pretty big event for MotoGP. It makes a lot more sense for the for those guys than it does the F1 cars. But I ain't mad about it being an F1, brother.
No, I ain't mad at it either. I am not mad at it. Oh, this Heat Gang has been dropped from the 9-car DRS after a few of his friends went into the pits, so he is falling back here. So we might have an 8-car DRS battle. Scarthers has left the session. That's very unfortunate. Right. He is definitely not going to win tonight.
I'm sending an invite.
So, yes, you get him back in here. We've got another driver in the pit. NXR Gifted going in pretty early here on the Horde tires. So he's going to go on the mediums. But of course, it really doesn't matter what he does because he has a penalty. So there will be, you know, a 6-7 car DRS train, but a few of them are not going to have a chance to win this race. Defy, being one of those drivers, gets himself another penalty. Scarthers has joined. Massive has got Scarthers back in the room. Nice job, Massive. So it looks like the wannabe is going to have made quite a undercut. He has just posted the fastest lap of the race. So he will definitely come out a few seconds. Defy has DNF'd. Did he?
Did he DNF? He did.
He did. He went into the pits and he DNF'd. He must have been just so upset with himself over all those terrible penalties. Do you think there were scouts here watching him tonight, Massive? Because if they were, they would not have been impressed with that. And not the penalties, it's the quitting, you know? You never give up. Don't ever give up.
Yeah. No, can't have that.
That's what Jim Valvano said. But then...
So Skits Lord in our Twitch says, Silverstone, my favorite track. All right. I mean, that's cool too, I guess.
Well, I mentioned Silverstone, so you know that's why he would bring that up. Looks like we have another driver into the pits. Sketchable now into the pits. So Victor Chouse and Stormzy going out long, and so is the Schmers, as he goes back into second place here after people have pitted. Has the DRS, but a full second behind. I don't know who this Stormzy fella is, Massive, but pretty impressive performance on his debut here in Formula Worldwide Leagues. If he has any scouts watching him, then they will be very impressed with what they're seeing.
Yep, just, of course, he's clinging on to our Schmers. I'm just waiting for Schmers to hop back on the DRS train. Because Curtis, who currently sits in second place in the standings, leading our race, and he's out of DRS range.
He is indeed out of DRS range, and you would imagine he's going to be coming into the pits here somewhat soon. I kind of wish everyone would go in the pits now so they'd all get back together, because this pit stop phase has somewhat ruined our nice little DRS train that we had going on there.
Yeah, there should have been a gentleman's agreement. Hey, we all go in on the same lap.
Yes, they all should have started on the same tire and then went in the same lap.
Yeah.
Because what is this if not an entertainment product? They're here to entertain us, so we should be racing in a way that gives us the most entertainment, as Scarthers shamefully with another penalty. But he has maintained his position in 13th place, so still, all in all, 50 points coming Scarthers' way is going to rocket him up the standings. So we've got some activity here, some people pitting. It's Heat Gang has gone to the pits. Ooh, Massive, he went onto the soft tires. Aggressive move from Senior Heat Gang.
Yeah,
Sketchable.
I mean, why not?
So Sketchable here on the medium tires, starting to catch up to Novocaine. So Novocaine's girlfriend, she told Novocaine to go in the pits a little bit early there. So he is definitely going to be part of the much larger DRS train, but he's going to have to catch up to NXR Gifted. And the wannabe who is now caught up to and is now being blocked by Chaos Corrupted, and for the first time tonight, the G-Spot. Ooh, wow. So the wannabe makes a nifty little move there on Chaos Corrupted and is blocked no more. Switchy Fish with another 3-second time penalty. Let's go look at the penalties. Massive, he has 15 seconds in penalties. He is having a
15.
meltdown. He's
18.
18 seconds in penalties. Oh, it's hilarious. So we got a couple of pit stoppers here. Stormzy's into the pits, as is the Schmurz.
See where Wannabe is? Oh, Wannabe takes the lead. And there's a Red Bull that spun.
Who is the Red Bull that has spun? It is not the Sketchable, so no concerns there. It was probably the Switchy Fish. So our top drivers are getting back together here. Let's now get back onto the tire. Oh my God, my controller is just absolutely terrible. Here we go. All right, so the Wannabe into the lead as we predicted. He had that Switchy Fish with a 10-second time penalty. Yep, he's having a meltdown. Sketchable now makes the move on Chaos Corrupted. So Chaos Corrupted has stayed out there as long as he could. He's the cork in the bottle. He has blocked everyone he possibly can. He's going to have to go into the pits here soon. He has tried to interject himself into proceedings, and he has done so in a way that has probably annoyed everyone that he's come up against. Either way, he's in 4th place. Fair play to him. He'll probably be going on those soft tires, maybe catch a safety car, and the Wannabe gets a 3-second penalty, ruining his race.
Come on, guys. Gentlemen's agreement. Let's all get 3-second penalties.
Yes. Novocaine, Victor Chouse, the Schmurz, and Stormzy, you guys owe it to us. Get some penalties. Actually, Massive, if you want to take a look here at some point and see what the track limit situation is here.
Oh, shit. I don't even... That's a lot to ask.
I wouldn't want to put you out, so you do what you're comfortable with. I wouldn't want you to... I would never want to ask you to do something you weren't comfortable with. All right, so Massive, all the pit stops have been made. We have drivers with penalties, and maybe one at some point we'll see how many warnings they have. But now that you see what's what here, who do you think is going to win this race?
I mean, Gifted is still up there. It's a tough call. I hate to rule out Scarthurs, but I don't think he's going to win it this time. Can I say that?
No, actually that would be my pick to win the race right now. But even though we're not paying a lot of attention to him right now, I don't know who you've got on your screen, Massive, but I am on board with Victor Chouse, who is just stalking Novocaine right now. The decision to go on those Horde tires early is not paying off right now for Novocaine. 4 seconds behind our leaders, and just on the verge of being just assaulted. Oh, and the Schmurzer goes down the inside. Decides not to make the move at the very last second wisely, because that was going to be a disaster. But now they are they were almost 3 wide on the main DRS straight. They're about to be 3 wide, but they're not going to be because Novocaine has no chance. Schmurzer's going to go down the inside of Victor Chouse, and he does so. 2 positions in 1 DRS straight. Schmurzer putting this in well. Oh boy, he's going to hold on to it. He does hold on to it. The soft tires being put to excellent use, as Sketchable now is all over the ass of the Wannabe as NXR Gifted. Oh no, and Wannabe has gone round. I think that was Sketchable who spun him round. Oh no, Sketchable has got a 3-second penalty and could have more coming from the stewards later on. Sketchable, you naughty, naughty boy. Either that, or the Wannabe did that to himself, but it looked like Sketchable got into him. Just a little bit, Master, just a little bit.
A little bit.
So here we go, Massive. The Schmurz in 3rd place. Oh, he gang with the penalty now. He's on the soft tires. He can drag Victor Chouse and the Wannabe and Stormzy all the way to the front with him. Stormzy is hot on the tail of the Wannabe right now. What a debut race here from Stormzy. The UK rapper coming to these shores to race in Formula Worldwide Leagues. Having a tremendous debut race here. So he's about to get the Wannabe, and he is gonna wait too much longer lest he lose. He actually has lost the back of Victor Chouse and the Schmurz. So being behind the Wannabe has cost him too much time. So it looks like the Wannabe and Novocaine did not make the right move, Massive, as Novocaine goes down the inside of Wannabe right now. What a nice little nifty move there from Novocaine. Well, there's action aplenty on the track right now. Action aplenty.
Always love that word. Great word.
Thank you. Switchy Fish with another 3-second penalty. Is he still racing? What is he even doing out here?
How many seconds do you need to get disqualified? 31 seconds.
Michael
Baskin
Massey,
Robbins
step
of
in.
drivers.
What a great reference. It makes me want to get to baked goods chat because we only have 8 laps left of this race, but there's so much hot racing action all over the place. I don't want to miss a thing. To quote the great Steven Tyler, NXR gifted now with another 3-second penalty, so he is absolutely out of this race. The Schmerzer has put himself in with a great chance of winning this race, and he's dragging Victor Chaus along with him. The real question here, Massive, is at the end of the race, why are you making noises like that, Massive? Who's crashed?
Well, Sketchy was all over Gifted, and
yes, he was.
It looked like he hadn't quite figured out which direction he was going to take.
As I was saying, the Schmerzer and Victor Chaus, we'll see whose tires are better at the end of the race. Those two are absolutely in pole position to win this race because of the penalties to our top 2 drivers here. Really just a terrible performance in the end from Sketchable and NXR Gifted. Just not what you would expect from them, is it?
Oh, shit. Whew. Gifted just saved it.
Did he have a bit of a wobble?
Yeah, the car started sliding, and it was just a nice little gentle slide that he was able to catch, but he's almost out of DRS range. And, he can't really afford to keep exceeding the track limits here.
Massive.
Already going to be off the podium.
Can you just at least maybe check the penalty situation on the Schmerzer and Victor Chaus?
Let's check it.
Okay, thank you. Again, only if you're comfortable. Only if you're comfortable.
I'm not, but I'll do it. I'll do it.
Well, I mean,
okay, on the Schmerz. On the Schmerz.
Yeah.
Let's check it. Schmerz. What's he in? Aston Martin?
He is in danger of being passed here for 3rd place by Victor Chaus. Victor Chaus goes through those medium tires. An even match right now for the softs. Victor Chaus now within DRS range of our top 2 drivers, NXR Gifted and Sketchable, who have the older tires and a shitload of penalties. So really now Stormzy needs to catch up to the back of this 4-car battle up here at the front as Chaos Corrupted makes the fastest lap of the race. Hey, nice job, Chaos Corrupted. Good for you. Okay, Massive, go ahead, please.
The Schmerz, as of this moment, 0 track limits warnings.
Wow. Wow.
And then the British rapper. I'm not saying anything. Oh, he's got one. He's got one.
And Victor Chaus, who is now just, draped over NXR Gifted. NXR has lost DRS from Sketchable, so that's going to be a big problem. Massive, when I predicted who would win, I was saying it was between Victor Chaus and Sketchable. Who did I pick in the end? Did I pick I picked Sketchable, didn't I?
Oh
no! Oh my God! What just oh no, Victor Chaus's round, NXR Gifted's round. That is a disaster for Victor Chaus. He was a sure thing to either win the race or be in 2nd, and now he is in 6th place, and I bet you he is hot under the collar, because if I'm not mistaken, Massive, I saw NXR Gifted went a little deep into that corner. Was he the problem there? Was that his fault?
I saw that brief moment. Looked like that one was on Gifted, at least from what I saw.
Oh, man. I didn't see the actual contact. I just saw NXR Gifted go a little... He went a little... I wouldn't say deep, actually. He went a little too early and was inside the apex there at turn 1. Just whatever he was doing, it was the wrong thing, and he has ruined the night of Victor Chaus. What it has done is put Novocaine up into 5th, So Victor Chouse now chasing down Novocaine. Novocaine's girlfriend is on the blower right now to her boyfriend saying, "Babe, come on, hold on!" Because he himself is only 4/10 behind the wannabe. So he's going to get a hot, steamy blast of that DRS going down the main straight here. And let's see if he can maybe even improve his position to 4th place. But certainly he needs to defend himself here from Victor Chouse. Oh, I feel so bad for Victor Chouse right now. Novocaine does indeed make the move into 4th place. Yes! Novocaine, yes! So that's a nice little 3-car battle. What NXR Gifted has done, Massive, in addition to robbing Victor Chouse of a chance to win this race, he's robbed us, the viewer, of what was going to be a really great battle there at the end between Victor Chouse and Schmers. And now it's gone.
And now it's gone.
Massive, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Are we being hacked?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that too.
I don't want to be hacked. I should mention NXR Gifted is back here in 7th place. It looks like he was the perpetrator of that heinous crime against Victor Chouse. We won't say too much because I didn't actually see it. That's what it looked like. Either way, he is not going to win tonight's race either. And as I said earlier, what continues to be just a terrible, terrible season for NXR Gifted. Hopefully he'll come back next season a little bit refreshed and ready to challenge for the championship in a proper manner and cut all these penalties out of his game. It's not who he is. So I guess we do have a little bit of a battle at the front here because Sketchable.
Oh.
Massive's making those noises. Oh, Victor Chouse going down the inside of Novocaine and uses those newer tires to great effect, and he has now made the move, and he is into 5th place and stays within DRS range of the wannabe, so we'll stay on that battle. I'm going to check real quick the penalty situation here. So yes, 3-second penalties. 3 seconds of penalties for Sketchable. So he actually has a chance to win this race right now, Massive.
He does, but the Schmers has been clinging on to him pretty tightly, just maintaining that 2-second gap. So as long as Schmers can go mistake-free for these 3 remaining laps, we got Schmers sitting on top.
I believe you're right, as Victor Chouse goes into 4th place, so trying to salvage a bad situation is Victor Chouse. He's not going to be on the podium tonight, so unfortunately we're not going to get to hear from him. But a 4th place is better than nothing after facing the opposite direction. But still, it's a night of what could have been for Victor Chouse. God damn it. It's a night of what ifs for us too, the viewer. Those first 13 laps looking like they were going to serve up something tasty here at the end, and really all we have is a hot battle for 4th, basically. God damn it.
Schmers looks like he's lost about half a second.
Yeah, those softs going off a little bit here, Massive.
Switch Fishy is writing in the Discord. I'm struggling. Yeah, why are you in the Discord? Of course.
yeah, it is really hard, I found, to type in the Discord and drive at the same time. I also would struggle with that. Wow, Sketchable has really, really pulled out a great lap here, and when he needs it most, he is only 3/10 away from winning this race. Uh-oh, we have...
Those wannabe.
And the wannabe is around. What happened there, Massive? I was on board with the Schmers.
Oh my God, he just hit the pit wall. And he retired from the session.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
He could have got some points, but he said, nope, I'm not interested in points. I'm either winning this race or I'm out.
I don't know what happened there. He spun on his own. and he clipped the pit wall coming in. He's out. He left in a huff. Look, if Switch Fishy can stick around with 31 seconds at the back, wannabe, come on, brother.
Yeah, man, come on. Like, the Switchy Fish has, like, really stuck it out tonight. A really gutsy performance from the Switchy Fish. So it looks like Sketchable is actually going to win this race, Massive, after all of that. After getting a penalty.
But...
Yeah?
Yep. We might see a penalty. Because you thought earlier that he might have hit somebody, clipped somebody.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, it looks like NXR Gifted has left the session. Is that true, Massive? Does it say that on your screen?
Oh, and his car goes into the pit.
Indeed it does. So he has also given up on life here. An interesting turn of events here at the end of the race. A couple of our leading candidates to win this race have just given up. And now we're on the final lap of the race, and it is a matter of can the Schmers hold under 3-second gap to our leader, Sketchable. Sketchable is also our championship leader, is he not, Massive?
That is correct. Currently sitting atop the standings with 116 points. He is 19 points ahead of Curtis. Victor Chaus. Look at Schmers. Look at that gap. It's right there.
So we are now on board with the Schmers here in second place, driving like a maniac, trying to withstand this assault from Sketchable. You know Sketchable is also driving like hell right now. So the Schmers has 2 lap newer tires, but they are the soft, so it's probably dead even on the tire front. This is a battle of pure pace between 2 of our best drivers of the season. Look at that. Delta is going right. 2.8, 2.9, non-stop. But it is not going to 3, so here we go. Final corner. Sketchable rounds it at 2.9. One more corner for the Schmers. Can he hold on to it? 2.9, 2.9, 2.9. Here we go, Schmers. Yes, he's done it. He's done it. He's done it. The Schmers wins the Qatari Grand Prix. Sketchable in second, and a debut, dream debut for Stormzy. Finishes in third place on the podium. He's going to get interviewed by us tonight, Massive. What a delight for him. Victor Chaus in fourth, Novocaine in fifth. It turns out Novocaine's girlfriend is a tremendous race engineer. She made a great call tonight. Look at that after everything. Spicy Nuggies in sixth. Oh, he finishes in seventh after penalties. Damn it. NXR Gifted in eighth. Senior Heat Gang in ninth. And, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
The G-Spot's going to come home in 10th for the final point.
Get some underfuelers.
Indeed, there was no safety car, so some people might have taken some fuel risks. And they are paying the price for that right now. Scarthers comes home in 12th. What a performance from Scarthers. Man, Massive, that was intense.
Good race. It kind of unraveled there at the end, but highly entertained. Glad that I opted for this show instead of Gilmore Girls.
Well, you can always watch Gilmore Girls on demand, I'm sure.
That's true.
Well, I can't wait to talk to our podium drivers here. Let's invite them to our porty. So Schmers, we'll start with him, get him in the porty, and Sketchable. As always, we're talking to Sketchable tonight. And Stormzy. Oh, Stormzy's on the PC. Damn it.
No, he's on the PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation. Is there a way that I can... I don't know if I well, you know what, Massive? Oh, Victor Chaus would be our other driver, but he's on the PC. You know what? Let's talk to Novocaine. No. No. He's in fourth place. He doesn't deserve it. I'd rather talk to Novocaine. So we're gonna talk to Novocaine as a replacement for our top 3 drivers. So first of all, We we have our top 2 drivers here with us, and as ever, boys, make sure your boxes are checked and your Novocaines join the party. All boys, my boys, have all your boxes checked, your T's crossed, and your
Yep,
lowercase J's dotted.
Check.
We're going
absolutely.
to start with the winner of tonight's race by default, the 2 sweetest words in the English language. Schmers. What a performance! That was really hairy there in the beginning. It was a 9-car DRS train, which then devolved into basically you just trying to keep a gap to Sketchable. But talk us through your race.
Oh, let's fucking go, baby. I mean, not
Yeah.
bad for a 2-off, I guess. But um, so that was some crazy stuff that happened there between Gifted and Curtis. I'm sure they'll have some stuff to say about that. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I was just hyped to race Sketchy there at the end. It was crazy. We were like doing the same lap times, and I just saved up all my ERS for the last lap, and it was enough. And I was running a little bit less downforce, and I was close enough on the last straight, and I don't know, I was about as hyped as it can be. It feels good.
Well, I don't want to get you down off this cloud. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but in the old Twitch chat, your eternal rival, the logistical nightmare, says that you were at fault for a lap 1 collision. What say you, young man?
I'll be able to show my point of view. Hopefully, like we can see it a different way because that's just. I mean,
Indeed.
I understand what he was doing. He was trying to squeeze me, but I had nowhere to go. Like he squeezed me all the way to the inside of the track, and then we were. I mean, I had nowhere to go, and so we bonked each other, and he lost control. I mean, but he was the one who decided to squeeze me. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
All right. Well, that is a spirited defense, and I'm sure the stews will take it into consideration. But for now, you are the winner of the Qatari Grand Prix. So congratulations, and thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week.
All right.
All right. So now we move on to our second place driver, and oh, so close to winning the race. Sketchable, tell us what was going through your mind when you got that 3-second penalty. You must have thought at that point, this is all over.
Pretty much was.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was kind of over, but I mean, you were in a position there to win the race at the end.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I know I'm not going to be in second place. Even if Smoosh gets a penalty, I'm not getting it because I know I'm at fault for the wonton incident. I completely blamed myself once I knew I spun him. I immediately, the whole race was like, that's my fault, and I admit that was my fault. So,
Yes, I was going to get to that. We saw that on stream, actually. We couldn't tell if you were the one indeed who had made the contact and caused that incident, but you're admitting it now. Is that correct?
yes, I am admitting it. I don't blame anybody else for incidents that I was clearly near. And once I tapped him, because again, I was on the faster compound, I hit him, he spun, and then that's when I'm like, there goes my podium, and there goes my points, in more of my points lead. And I'm a nice guy, so I went into FNL chat and apologized to him. I didn't get a response yet, but I apologize to him. I feel bad for him. He had a podium chance. I had a chance of a win, but blew it because my car snapped loose on the double right and got the 3 from there. And then after that, I was just playing catch up.
Well, either way, it was a spirited effort tonight, Sketchable. You gave us some tremendous entertainment, as always. So thank you for that, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And now we're going to go to our 5th place driver in place of our 3rd and 4th place drivers who are unavailable, we'll say. Novocaine, tremendous performance tonight. I want to talk about that early call to go into the pits and get some fresh tires. Massive and I assumed that was your girlfriend playing race engineer. So talk us through that moment and how that impacted your race.
Oh, absolutely. I was in the train, it was a long train.
Love a train, love a train.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know what train you're talking about, but that kind of train
Well,
wasn't too bad. But
mm,
yeah, she said I think you should box, and I was like, where did you learn that word? And yeah, I boxed, and then undercut worked out. I got out ahead of Sketchy, and it worked out, and she was cheering me on the whole way. And yeah,
W
Q5,
girlfriend.
beautiful. W girlfriend. Yeah, Sketchy was telling me.
what
it
a
was
what a
definitely-
girl.
Yeah, I know,
What a
right?
girl, that Novocaine's girlfriend. Don't let go of that one, Novocaine. Congratulations on your 5th place tonight. And as ever, Shout out to Novocaine's girlfriend from me and Massive. We really appreciate your patronage. And thank you so much for joining us here on Friday Night Lights Novocaine.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right. So that'll do it for us tonight. Massive, before we go, is there any final wisdom you'd like to impart on us?
Wisdom. I'm hearing that there's some big quotation marks around girlfriend. I think we need to make something happen. Maybe we get married here live next week.
Oh, she does love that quote, by the way, Massive.
Okay.
That was a hilarious quote.
All right. Well, Massive, after stirring the pot there one final time for the night, thank you so much for your contribution this evening. Thank you so much to our 20 drivers, please. Thank you so much to our 16 drivers for showing up and giving us the hot entertainment, hot racing action we need on a Friday night. And thank you so much to all of you for joining us out there in Formula Worldwide Leagues land. Looks like we had a lot of viewers tonight, and I hope you guys come back next week. And of course, thank you to everybody who comes back and watches the stream. But for now, it is time to say goodbye. We will see you next week. But for now, it is goodbye.